We call this meeting to order. May I please call on the following. Uh, for our back members, Captain Don Mendoza. Uh, sorry, for a while, Mr. Chair. Captain Don Mendoza, Attorney Rob Benaventura, Region Ernesto Milo, Engineer Gary JD, Engineer Arnel Burlado, and Miss Joyce Ching.
Present po. Thank you.
For our end user, uh, sino po ang ating representative ng end user? Sir Wilmar? Sir Wilmar?
Yes, good morning po. Yes.
Okay, thank you. For our back secretariat, overall head, we have Engineer Leandro Varquez, Attorney Nestor Mendoza. For our members, Engineer Sunny Villabert, Miss Mel Davis, Mr. Thomas Luc Santos, Miss Eloisa Casimiro, Miss Carisma Aquino, Miss Sofia Paula Fulmaran, Miss Sandra Sardan, Mr. Nathaniel Tordesillas, our minutes taker, Miss Nina Cristel Romasanta,
Present po.
Miss Sahara Teresa Buit, Miss Jem
Present.
Camille Garcia Niscol, Miss Roxanne Diana Avillonar, Mr. John Ezra Peñanojas, Miss Holly Marie Pasano, Miss Gina Adove, Miss Ana Torrefranca, Miss Catherine Brasiliano, Miss Rita Linda Peleo, Miss Ana Danica Ibay, Mr. Francis Paul D. Alcantara, Mr. Romar Palibino, and Mr. John Mark D. Cordera. For our observers, we have sent our invites to our co-resident auditor, PCCI, EAS, ASFI, and DOTR. Mr. Chair, we have a quorum, sir, to start the meeting, sir.
All right, thank you, Attorney Nestor. So with that, we'll proceed with the primary items in the agenda. We have for today the bid evaluation report for the project entitled Emergency Cases for the provision of technical and non-technical personnel support service requirements for CAAP, central office and area centers nationwide. Who will be presenting this from the TWG?
Sir, this will be presented by Attorney Dane Espiritu.
All right, please proceed, Attorney Dane. TWG?
Sir, Attorney Dane is still experiencing connection issues, sir. Can we ask for a minute or two, sir? Attorney Dane, you may proceed with the presentation, ma'am. Attorney Dane?
Good morning po. Nakikita na po?
Yes, ma'am, we can see your screen.
Yes po.
Thank you. So for the bid evaluation report of the DWG, the project is emergency procurement of manpower outsourcing contract for provision of technical and non-technical personnel support service requirements for CAAP Central Office and area centers nationwide for a period of 6 months. So the location of the project is CAAP Central Office and area centers with an approved budget of 694,647,557.52. So the mode of procurement is negotiated procurement under emergency cases. Yesterday was the opening of bids at CAAP conference room. So for the background, this was originally for regular procurement but was declared a failure by the CAAP Board of Directors last March 22, 2022, which was adopted by the BAC Bravo last March 23, 2022. So considering that the contract with the existing service provider, LServ Corporation, expired last February 28, 2022, the BAC Bravo sent a request for quotation to a legally, technically, and financially capable service provider to avoid disruption of CAAP's regular operations. So a request for quotation was sent to LServ Corporation last April 8, 2022, and its bid proposal was received before the stated deadline in the RFQ. LServ Corporation was initially rated as pass yesterday for having submitted the required documents specified in the checklist. And it was recommended for the conduct of bid evaluation. So the findings of the TWG. So the tendered bid proposal of LServ Corporation was ascertained to be complete for offering all the required items in the PBD. And the calculated bid of LServ Corporation in the amount of, they should be submitted bid of LServ Corporation in the amount of 694,465,070.22 is below the ABC. However, upon evaluation, the TWG found discrepancies on the computations for the SSS contributions and the employees' compensation. So the bid offer of LServ against the calculated bid of 690,933,040.33 showed a disparity of 532,029.89. So considering the discrepancy in the amount, we referred to item 32.2.3 of the IRR, which states that in case of discrepancies between the stated total price and the actual sum of prices of component items, the latter shall prevail. Thus, the bid proposal of LServ Corporation is considered as the single calculated bid in the amount of 690,933 and 40.33. So, with the foregoing, the technical working group hereby recommends that the bid proposal of LSERV Corporation to undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as the single calculated bid in the amount of 690,933 and 40.33 for the project emergency procurement of manpower outsourcing contract for provision of technical and non-technical personnel support services requirements for CAAP central office and area centers nationwide for a period of 6 months. That would be all for the presentation of the TWG.
I thank you, Attorney Date, for that presentation. So, do you have any comments or questions from our members regarding the presentation? Okay, if there's none, maybe we can have a motion, please. Members?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ayan, go ahead, sir. The recommend is for post.
Yes, sir. I move to adopt the recommendation of the TWG that the bid proposal of LSERV Corporation to undergo post-qualification process for being evaluated and considered as a single calculated bid in the amount of 690,933,040 pesos and 33 centavos for the project emergency procurement of manpower outsourcing contract for provision of technical and non-technical personnel support services for CAAP Central Office for a period of 6 months. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. Do you have any second?
Mr. Chair, before I second, may I just clarify when
Go ahead po. Go ahead
this start? Yes, before I second the motion, may I just clarify when will this start on the 6 months? What month?
Sir, if I may.
Yes,
Sir, this will cover the month of March, sir.
March.
It will start March 1, sir, right after the expiration of the contract.
March till August.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. Sige, with that, Mr. Chair, I second the motion.
Alright, thank you, sir. There being a motion duly seconded, the recommendation of the TWG for the conduct of post-qualification evaluation for the submitted bid of LSERV Corporation for this project is hereby approved, and the motion is carried. Alright, kindly just keep us posted on the presentation, TWG, as soon as it's ready. So I want to remind you that this is under emergency procurement, so this the process should be maintained and kept short so that we can meet the requirements as soon as possible. Okay?
That is well noted, sir.
Okay. Do you have anything else for today's agenda?
None
That's
from
the
TWG, sir.
only item in the agenda that I received. Secretariat?
Yes, Mr. Chair, there are no other matters po.
Alright, there being no more other matters, no more agenda items, I think we can already adjourn the meeting. With that, maraming salamat po to everyone who attended, and especially to our members and our observers. Maraming salamat po. Secretary, let's keep us posted on the scheduling for our BAC Bravo meetings. Alright, once again, good morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
everyone.
Thank you.